After spending 3 years turning this rental apartment into our home, we are now headed out the door to a new chapter in our lives. And as excited as we are for our next adventure, it's been difficult saying goodbye to this city and this house in particular, which was our first home together. We moved into this apartment in the beginning of 2021, when our lives were still in disarray from the pandemic. But despite all that, I had dared to buy my first carpentry tool to try out a hobby I had only seen professionals do on YouTube. In our tiny little balcony, I tried working a jigsaw for the first time in my life, while T stood a few feet away, ready to jump in case I ended up hurting myself. It was only a simple shelf, not a big deal at all. But to me, it felt like one of the biggest achievements of my life, just to know that I could be a little artistic if I tried. This was the first home that had smelled of a cake I'd baked from scratch. After a few unsuccessful endeavors of burnt cookies and half-baked muffins, of course. This is where we had our first Diwali that we celebrated with decorations that I had made. Where I had let out the Adelstein fan in me to dress up for Bhut Chaturdashi and Halloween, and to try my hand at photography. This is where we had our first Christmas, where the halls were decked under my supervision, where I had hung a Christmas wreath that I had made and not purchased. And in my bedroom, I had built my first Valentine's Day gift, a bar cart from scratch.
What? My God, this is insane! This is so good. Thank you so much. I wish I had like 1/100th of the skill that you do. I will learn how to make beautiful cocktails. Thank you.
This was where inspiration struck me one night while watching Koinar Baksho for the zillionth time, to build my own first movie prop, my very own jewelry box from Pishima.
You were weaving or paintbrush? Quite possibly.
Going against the advice of many, I had turned this living room into a full-fledged workshop to build a TV console, only to break it apart in a year's time and rebuild it again. And then demolish it one more time so that I could just try and make it better. This is where I'd learned to believe in myself even when others didn't. I learned to believe that sometimes damaged things can be mended, even if it takes breaking them down to their bare bones first. You can build them up again, stronger than before, be it a junkyard coffee table or your self-confidence after losing a job. This house may not have been ideal, but it was our first home, where we had made so many memories, including getting engaged.
It's very sweet, don't worry.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Did everyone get pictures?
Yes.
So now that it's time to say our goodbyes, we can only hope that our next home, right across the country, can fill up its big shoes.